Every country on Earth is in debt, and these figures are staggering. For example, the United States currently owes more than $38 trillion. The European Union is nearly $14 trillion, and Japan is almost $9 trillion. Even oil-rich Saudi Arabia and export giants, Germany and China, are among the debtors. But there's a different problem here. If every country in the world is in debt, which country actually owes what other country? Debt isn't just a burden, it's the very foundation of the economy. War, crisis, boom, and bust revolve around this invisible mechanism. Looking back in history, the idea of a national debt is nothing new. In 1694, England went to war with France and ran out of gold. The king borrowed the money he needed from merchants and promised to return it later through taxes. This is how government bonds came into being. The state could now use the money it didn't have, and lenders could buy and sell these promises. This small revolution laid the foundation for modern finance. Things are a little different today, but the mindset remains the same. The majority of the U.S.'s $38 trillion debt is held by its own banks, pension funds, investment companies, and the Federal Reserve. In other words, most debt is circulating within our own system. But some of it is held by foreign countries, and a small percentage of the total debt is held by foreigners. Debt has become a global game. Japan lends to the U.S., the U.S. lends to Europe with IMF assistance, and Europe lends to developing countries. Every country owes each other debt, and these debts are largely interconnected. The absurd thing is that countries have no intention of repaying their debt. Instead, they replace old debts with newly acquired debt. The system is built not on repayment, but on trust. Investors don't expect government bonds to pay back. They expect the deal to be redrawn. And the most troubling part, this trust isn't distributed equitably. Ordinary people who pay taxes finance the debt, while well-known institutions and investors collect the interest and profits. Debt has become a transfer system, not only between countries but also between classes. As a result, debt and credit have become so intertwined that it's difficult to tell which country is the debtor and which is the creditor. But one thing is clear: debt is the driving force, and a breakdown in trust can disrupt everything like dominoes.